Let's solve our first exam question. This is from paper 6, May-June 2007, and we are looking at this question 4 over here. The length of time in minutes to swim a certain distance by the members of a class of 12 9-year-olds and by the members of a class of 8 16-year-olds are shown below. 9-year-olds and the 16-year-olds. You have to start by drawing a back-to-back stem and leaf diagram to represent the information above. So you have two classes of students, the 9-year-olds and the 16-year-olds, and this is the raw data that you're going to put on each side of the stem and leaf diagram. Let's look at the minimum and the maximum value that you have. I can spot here 11 point something for the 16-year-olds as the minimum, and the maximum is going to be probably on the 9-year-olds, which is around the 16. You don't have more than 16. So how many branches you are going to have? You are going to have is going to range from the 11 to the 16. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You have a total of 6, right? You have to pick one side to be the 9-year-olds and the other side to be the 16-year-olds. And basically this is going to be more or less what you are going to have. All right, the total number of n is 12 for the 9-year-olds and 8 for the 16. I put the 9-year-olds on the right-hand side, the 16 on the left-hand side. Here is the scale. This would represent 14.1 minutes for the 16-year-olds and 14.2 minutes for the 9-year-olds. And the information is already organized and simple to see over here. You can obviously spot the difference in times. The 9-year-olds take longer times than the 16-year-olds. Next question was, a new pupil joined the 16-year-old class and swam the distance. The mean time for the class of 9 pupils was now 13.6 minutes. Find a new pupil's time to swim the distance. So you are given here a new mean time, but you haven't calculated any previous mean. You need to get the pupil's new time with this information and the information that you have there. How do you do this? Well, you know that the new mean, is going to be equal to the sum of all values, the old values before the new pupil arrived, plus this new pupil value divided by the new number of students. You had a total of 8 16-year-olds. Now you'll have 9. Okay? And what is the problem here? This is what you need to know. This is what the question is asking. But you don't know this yet. You don't know the total number of time that you had for the students before this new student arrived. So you need to get this first. How do you get this? You get this by, let me just see one thing on the question again. Okay. So here you have the calculation that you need to perform in order to get the mean that you had before. So actually you don't need this value over here. You just need this top part. You need to add all these times so that you put them over here. And you do 11.4 plus 11.7 plus 12.8, blah, 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 until the 16.5. This equals 106.8 plus what you need to know, what the question is asking, divided by the total new number of students, which is 9, and you know that this equals 13.6. So do all the required algebraic manipulation and solve the equation to get the value of x, and the value of x is 15.6 minutes. I was looking a little while ago and spent a few seconds looking at the board because when I solved this first, I actually got the mean over here, which is not required for anything on a question. Everything that you need to know, you can get from the stem and leaf directly, which is adding all these values together.